anchor leg for us today, safety Khalil Barnes. Y'all fire away with questions whenever you're ready.
Khalil, obviously, getting back out on the road, going down to Miami, big game. How much fun is it to now get to this part of the season where, every game has some meaning to it. It's all or nothing now.
It's cool because now we're kind of in the flow of things. This game 7 or something like that, so we're in the flow of things. It's not like early season where you still trying to figure your team out. We know who we are, we know what we got to do, and we know how to win. What we do, when we don't win. So it's cool. They were coming off a bye week. We needed that, just kind of like a middle break. So yeah, we definitely excited to be at this point of the season.
More comfortable is Khalil Barnes now in Game 7 than he was in Game 1?
A lot more confident. It's just keep playing. The more snaps, the more you learn. Game experience is just like everybody saying game experience means something, but it really does. Just being out there slows down. So yeah.
Going back to Miami, you were one of the guys who practiced with the team in Miami last year, right? So, how important was that, couple of weeks and kind of you're getting kind of assimilated to college football where you are right now?
I tell, me and Shelton came, well, that was right, really who I was with the whole time. So, we talk about all the time, that, just kind of understanding how the schedule was here and getting acclimated to all that. It was, big part of development because when we came back for spring, it was we already know how the practices went. We knew what they expected. And just a jump start kind of developing a relationship with the guys in the locker room, too. So, yeah, that was big.
We were talking to Wade Wood as he was saying that you were playing some scout team receiver, I guess, during those weeks. What do you remember about doing that?
I remember it was really just kind of wherever they needed us. There would be one day where we'd go and play scout team defense, and then middle of this, it'd be period 6 or something, we'd switch over, go play scout team offense. So yeah, it felt like a little bit like high school. I was showing some receiver skills. It was fun. It was fun.
I think this secondary has answered a lot of questions that it faced coming into the season because after all the breakdowns and pass coverage last year, that was a big issue for y'all going into this year.
I think a lot of people, like you said, assumed that the secondary was the kind of weak point of the defense, but I think we've shown this year we really don't have a weak point. Everybody's kind of stepped up, but again, last year, it wasn't just that guys were playing bad or just playing worse. It was they were banged up, so it's just completely different where you can play healthy, play confident, play fast, and they were deep. We have a lot of guys who can play a lot of positions, so that definitely helps.
You played 41 snaps against Wake Forest. What is the adjustment been like going from a freshman who's playing a little bit to someone who's basically part of the core of the defense?
It hasn't been that big because I think I forgot when I came in. Maybe it was Charleston Southern week. But I told y'all the older safeties, they really kind of harp us on preparing like you're gonna start because again we're one play away from going from a third string guy to a starter. You one injury away. So they, them and the coaches, they really help us prepare. So it really wasn't that big of a difference when you get out there because all week I've been preparing, seeing the same thing they're seeing. Then I'm on the sideline talking to them when they come off the field. So then when you go out there, it's basically like practice.
I think Coach Lee was talking about your recruiting process, and part of it was just you deciding for sure that you definitely wanted to be a safety, not a receiver. How torn were you between I would like to possibly play receiver and actually safety like you?
Early on, I was I actually didn't know because I had trained receiver from freshman year of high school to junior year, and I had only really trained DB with my trainer Ken Whitehead, just that senior season for real. So it was just I didn't know, but talked to my dad, talked to him too. Ken Whitehead is really who kind of drove me to play DB because he was you kind of know where you're at with receiver, but he just said that he felt like my DB ceiling was gonna be higher. So yeah.
How did Coach Collins sell it to you?
He just he didn't really have to sell that, but it's just Clemson. You know what you're gonna get here. They're real people, and the whole recruit process. Even before I had the offer, he just kind of kept it real with me. Was real transparent, and they just showed a lot of love. So.
Any questions for Khalil from Zoom?
secondary, just kind of watching you guys against Syracuse and Wake, it appears that this group lacked confidence last year, but now there's a certain swagger to the safeties and the corners. Is that accurate?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's kind of one of the things Coach Woody harped on. He said he felt like we lost our swagger last year. You know, just kind of having a down game. And this year we like kind of established a whole mindset in the secondary, like short-term memory. If we give up a catch, yeah, it sucks. We don't ever want to give up a catch, but like let it go, move to the next play. And we feel, I personally feel, I know everybody in that room feel like we go against the best receivers in the league every day at practice. So it's like we get out to the game, it's nothing that you haven't seen before. Like we go against Tyler Brown, Antonio Williams, Troy Stellato, Adam Randall, Bo Collins. Like there's not a lot of schools where they're getting those type of looks in practice. So when you get to the game, it's just like practice.
There was a play against Wake where somebody had knocked the pass down, and you turned and looked at the receiver, the quarterback, and went like, "What are you doing?" Like, you know, hey, don't throw it this way. What's it like when you go out there and kind of have that confidence that no matter what you do, we can shut you down?
Well, that confidence comes from film study and practice. So it's just all goes back to square one. Like today is a middle Monday. We'll go in, we'll watch some more tape. We just got through watching tape. We'll watch some more today. We'll go through the looks in practice. So all that stuff, like once you come so confident in your preparation and you get out there, you fall back on your preparation. So
now you're going up against the #1 offense in the ACC, 501 yards a game. Tyler Van Dyke can throw it all over the yard. He's got speedy receivers. What's this challenge going to be like?
It's a big challenge. Again, it's a game we get to play this week, but like you were saying, you know, we're at this point of the season. Every game already mattered, but like we're in the deep part. So we gotta stick to it. Come off a bye week, we can't come out slow just because we didn't play last week. It's gonna be a challenge. Night game there, probably be rowdy, but we're up for it. We're gonna prepare. We're gonna do the same thing we've been doing.
Who does your quarterback remind you of?
Oh no, cause he's like good. Like this is my first year here, so I don't know, but he's good. It's gonna be one of the best ones we've seen so far. Just the way he has so many weapons around him, so it's not like you could just focus on one receiver, cause he has all those guys. The way like he made a play against North Carolina, he scrambled, and the guy came off the receiver for like half a second. He just dumped it to him late, like stuff like that. That's real talent. So we'll have to be all 10 with him.
Khalil, so everybody wasn't healthy in secondary against Wake, and you know, you've gotten valuable experience, saw how well Pride played against Wake. How good could a fully healthy Clemson secondary be, you know, in the second half of the season?
I think we could be as good as anyone in the country. Like, I think right now, even with like how we've played early, I think we're still one of the best in the country, honestly. We got guys like Nate. I like Nate over any receiver in college football. We got Shared on that other side. Then we have guys like, when you have a guy like Toyota Pride, Sheldon Lewis, Jada Lucas, who are like on the bench, it's not because those guys just aren't good. It's because like we just have those type of high caliber guys here. So I think we could be best in the nation for sure.
Talk about how it's still your first year, but you've been here since last December almost. Do you still feel like a freshman, or do you feel different?
Football-wise, sometimes I feel like a freshman. Just some of the things, like, they've played against a lot of the guys multiple years. So when they talk about, like, for instance, like the Wake guy #2, they said, like, we've seen him, like a lot. This is my first time playing against him, so I was just kind of new to it. But school-wise, I do not feel like a freshman. It's kind of getting hard. It's classes. I ain't messing with that.
Khalil, Coach kind of talked once about how beneficial it was for Makuba to have Nolan Turner during his freshman year and lean on him. How beneficial has it been for you to have Andrew and RJ and Jalen? What can you say about your relationship with those three guys?
They're my guys. I played Madden with. I got back yesterday at like 7. First thing I did was call Coobs. We actually played Madden. We played Madden for a little bit, but it's just having all those guys. You know, I came into a room that was filled with a lot of vets. Came in early. It was just me and Kyler Webb, who were the young guys. So they helped me with open arms, taught me the defense. They never looked at it as like he's coming. No one's trying to come and take his spot. We all trying to get better, make each other better. I said it before. I think Makuba, RJ, and JP are like the reason. Like y'all think I'm just going out here, a true freshman, doing all this by myself. I'm blessed. One, then I got those guys with me. Like, it's easy when you're in the game, and I can trust them. They can trust me. We doing everything we do, like, just outside of practice hours, coming in together, watching tape, seeing what we see as a group. So they've definitely helped me, and I'm glad I didn't have to come in as just like the young cat with some young cats. Like, I came in, I got my old guys with me.
What's your team added?
I think I played with the Bills yesterday. I think I played with the Bills and the Eagles, maybe. I don't remember. But if he come in here, ask him what the score was to our game. That's it, yeah.
Anybody else for Khalil? All right, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.